Hello, it's me again. I'm looking at our annotated bibliography assignment sheet. It's called an overview. I've done this one a little bit differently than I've done the others because it's such a weird assignment. Um, as an English instructor, as a writing instructor, I want to make sure that you're doing good research, that you're using good sources, and that you understand how these sources work in your paper. And I think still the annotated bibliography is the best way to get at that. And so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you collect at least 10 articles that apply to your paper topic. And since research is a process, you have to dig and read and rearrange and examine different perspectives on the same issue and then think through what's the best answer. We have chapter 15 in the Norton Guide to Writing. And also, there's a good set of the Purdue Online Writing Lab talking about resources and things. It's a really good little video and explanations. And we're going to be doing this in APA format, so you have some work to do there as well. We've done an APA lab. I'll have you do one of the inquisitive things on that as well. But really, it's your references page. Okay, so for an annotated bibliography, there's also some samples for you to look at as well. I want you to, for each of the resources, type out the APA reference, that citation, pay attention to the order. Remember, the date is always the second thing, regardless of what you have first. Should be the author, but sometimes there's no author stated, and so it's the title of the article, but date is always second. And then I want you to write a paragraph about that article. And so it should describe the article's point of view and the point that the author is trying to make. It should be a specific summary, but very short. I'm talking a paragraph max. And you don't have to restate every point in the entire article, just the ones that point to your paper, point to your topic. Should also include a couple of sentences about your assessment of the article. What does it add to your paper? What does it relate to? How is it different? Anything like that that's going to set it apart from the other articles so that you can find it again. Does it give you questions does it answer questions? Does it bring up questions? What does it do for your paper and for this topic in general? And I want you to think of the annotated bibliography as a tool for you to use as the researcher. Helps you organize your research, helps you keep track of, okay, this one is the one with all the statistics in it. This one has all the anecdotes. This one does this. Okay. The articles that you choose for your annotated bibliography are not the only ones that you can use for your paper. You're going to do the annotated bibliography first. And so once you start writing the actual paper, if you figure out that, oh, I don't need that one, that's okay. Or maybe I need another one that a link to a link to a link found me. And then down at the bottom here, I have the nuts and bolts. Read and annotate at least 10 articles that you have found while researching your topic. The annotated bibliography is typed double-spaced, Times New Roman, 12-point font, APA format for citations. Remember to include a title page, page numbers, title, keywords, and a header on each page. Give it a title. It does not need a references page because that's the whole thing. That's what you're doing the whole time, right? I'm making sure I get all my pieces here. Use your textbook, the Purdue OWL, and apastyle.org to help with your APA format. This is not a difficult assignment, but it is and can be a little tedious. So just make sure that you're giving it enough time so that you can make the best use of it. I want this to be useful for you, not just here's another assignment, do that. I want it to be useful for your research paper. I want it to be useful for you understanding APA and doing a good job with that. We're going to do a rough draft for peer review. I'm going to look at a second draft, and then you'll have the third one. You don't have to have all of your pieces for the rough draft, but obviously, as per usual, as much as you can get done as possible will give you better feedback in the long run. So walk through that assignment sheet, make sure you're following the rules and following directions. Um, that's the big deal, right? Follow the freaking directions, right? Make sure that you're doing the work that you need to do in order to do the researched argument, which is what this is going to feed into. So again, if you have questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Have a great day.